Hello from the Daily Dad. Today we're checking out a local fave establishment with 3 businesses under one roof. They've got a barbecue side of the house, they've got a karaoke side of the house, and then there's the restaurant side of the house. Oh man, I'm feeling extra Asian today. I'm curious and you're curious. On this episode, we're visiting East Dumpling House on the Daily Dad. Today, we're going to just check out the restaurant side of this house, and that's the East Dumpling House. There are only about a dozen tables, but the place always seems busy. I am digging the cosmic disco motif. They feature live seafood. You can watch the television set on the wall as it scrolls through many of the food items on the menu, and you can also look through the menu, which is as big as a Harry Potter novel. Now, I can't really comment on the barbecue side or the karaoke side. Maybe that'll be a video for another day. But with regards to the restaurant side of things, I can tell you that all the dishes we tried were varying degrees of good. Yum yum, here we go. Let's start off with the garlic pork. It's a well-made Sichuan dish, definitely got a bit of heat with some tangy notes. The pork is tender, and I like that the meat pieces aren't super thin slivers, so each bite is a satisfying mouthful. Goes great with rice. This is an ample portion. It's a shareable dish as opposed to something you'd eat by yourself. Now, the triple delight is indeed a delight. A delicate brown sauce amps up the flavor of the eggplant, green pepper, and potato combo. It's tasty, it's colorful, it's just a very well-rounded and enjoyable veggie dish. In fact, of all the things we ordered, this was the Daily Daughter's favorite dish. Also quite yummy was the cilantro beef. Not sure what's the deal with all the cilantro, but it doesn't interfere with the beefy goodness. The beef is tender and the brown sauce is also delicate, but delivers a different flavor profile than the other brown sauces. Not peppery, so a dish that everyone can enjoy. Again, as with the other dishes, it's a good-sized portion and quite yummy. Oh, since we're at the East Dumpling House, we need to order at least one of their dumpling options. There are tons of dumpling choices here, but we're going to get one of the more traditional varieties, the pork and chives. This restaurant has apparently cornered the market on chives. Anyway, these are perfectly shaped. The Daily kids like these quite a lot. No issues here, and you won't be disappointed. Good on value, really good on taste. Definitely one of the reasons to check this place out. So, on this first visit, and as I had mentioned, it reliably satisfied, and all the food was varying degrees of good. Definitely a restaurant where you'll come back every now and then. And we are back for a second visit. This time, it's just the Daily Son and me. Like last time, the dining room was quite busy, but we are looking forward to trying a few different dishes on this visit. The egg and chive pockets were pretty good. The pan-fried wrap had a hint of oiliness and a touch of saltiness, but it was light and crisp. I liked how the contents didn't fall apart when you picked it up, which is a common problem with this kind of dish. It's a solid snack dish. Now, their beef noodle soup is a behemoth of a serving. It's probably going to fill 3 or 4 of these smaller bowls. The hand-pulled noodles are thick and chewy. The beef pieces are tender, although somewhat stringy due to the cut of meat. The broth, while beefy, has a noticeable dimension of saltiness, and it's kissed with a touch of sourness thanks to the addition of the mustard greens. This might raise your blood pressure up a little bit, so while yummy, proceed with caution. My recommendation is that instead of consuming this as a singular dish, order one and split it amongst the whole table. Now, my favorite dish among all the dishes was the pork and tofu served in a stone pot. Oh, it's got a nice balance of braised pork and wood ear mushrooms, tofu along with cabbage, and cellophane noodles in a broth that reminds me of worry-free Saturday afternoons. The broth is not as salty as the beef noodle soup. It's quite the comforting and filling dish. The stone pot is a really nice touch as it'll keep the contents hotter for longer. On future visits, if I were asked which dish would I order again and again, it would be this one. But good stuff all around. This restaurant holds an interesting place on my list of go-to Chinese joints. It's a solid option, though not the one I would necessarily choose first, but here's what it has going for it. As I said, all the dishes are varying levels of good, but the menu is too extensive. You may get more horsepower if you went to a Chinese restaurant that focused on just one or two regional cuisines, such as just Hunan cuisine or just Sichuan cuisine. But if no one in your party cares too much about that, or if you don't actually understand the regional differences, then this place will tick off all of the boxes. The dumplings are good, and they are a good value. The unit price on these come in at the lower end of the spectrum. Only China Bistro comes in at a lower number, but the dining experience here is infinitely better. So the dumplings here are a bona fide cheap eat. Finally, if you are eating out late, there really aren't any Asian options besides this one in the Rockville area. They open until at least midnight on weeknights, which is several hours later than the other nearby Asian restaurants. In my humble opinion, East Dumpling House really is my go-to standby. It's there when you need it, it's ready to contribute when called upon. It's like that old friend that you may not see very often, but that you know is there. Hey, this is the Daily Dad reminding you to try new things and to be happy.